So second day, solving equations. If you look up here on the board, instead of actually solving for a variable and getting a number, we're going to solve for a variable and get some variables in our answer. So it says to solve each equation or formula for the specified variable. So we want to solve 8r minus 5q equals 3 for q. So I want to solve it for this variable right there. So that means I need to get that all by itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is what? Minus 8r. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 8r from both sides. On the left side, that's going to cancel that, and that's going to leave with negative 5q equals 3 minus 8r. Next step is to do what?
Get the 8r by itself, or no?
We need to solve it for q. So once again, let's remember what that means. That means I want to get this all by itself. So what am I going to do now? Divide by negative 5. Because it's negative 5 times q. So I get q to equal 3 minus 8r all over negative 5. There you go. Now generally I don't like you to have negatives in the denominator on these. It doesn't really matter. And that is our answer. Questions? So far so good? Okay, PV equals nRT. We're going to solve that for n. So I want to get the n all alone. This actually you could get done in one step. You're going to get the n all alone, so what are you going to do? Divide by RT. So I know that PV, oh, that's a lowercase v, sorry. PV over RT equals n. There you go. That's it. Okay. Got a few more slides to look at. This next one says the formula for the surface area of a cylinder is S equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh, where r is the radius of the base and h is the height of the cylinder. Solve the formula for h. Okay, so what that really means, okay, is that really means that what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down this formula here, and I'm going to solve that for h. So I need to get h all by itself. So what's the first thing you're going to do? Minus 2 pi r squared. Okay, we have to get that alone. So I'm going to subtract 2 pi r squared from both sides. On the left side, I get s minus 2 pi r squared. That's going to cancel, and so that's going to leave me with the 2 pi rh. What are you going to do now? Divide by 2 pi, oops, that doesn't look like a 2 pi r. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2 pi r. So your answer is s minus 2 pi r squared, all divided by 2 pi r. Now the question is, can you cancel the 2 pi r's? What do you think the answer is? Nope, you can't cancel them. The only way you can cancel them is if there was a 2 pi r in both. And since this is just an s all by itself right here, there's no 2 pi r, you can't cancel it. Questions? That's what you're going to be doing for today. We're going to look at two more real quick before I let you go. If 6x minus 12 equals 18, what is the value of 6x plus 5? Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick here. What do you notice about those expressions? They both have 6 x's. So I'm going to show you a little trick that you can do here. Otherwise, what you could do is solve that equation and get the value for x and then plug it in. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to solve that for 6x. So if I add 12 here and add 12 here, what do you get 6x to equal? 30. Now here's the beauty of this problem. That's why they're asking you this. If I know that 6x equals 30, I can use that fact right here. What's my answer gonna be? 35. Okay, so what they're trying to do is show you tricks that would work. Otherwise, if you didn't catch that and this is kind of above your head, all you would do is solve this first equation, get x to equal 5, and then you could sub 5 in here. But what they're trying to do is save you a step. So let's look at another one of those real quick. If y over 5 plus 8 equals 7, what is the value of y over 5 minus 2?
Yeah, it's like a bird.
Okay, so anyway, let's solve this for y over 5. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. So what does y over 5 equal? -1. Okay, so that equals -1. So in place of y over 5 right here, I'm going to put -1. So I have -1 minus 2. My answer is -3. Questions? You have two parts to your assignment. First part, I want you to add 45 through 50 to the equation assignment. Then what you need to do is page 26, 1 through 20. This is a mid-chapter quiz. It kind of goes over some stuff right there. Okay, now on page 26, 1 through 20, real quick, I have a problem that I need to take out. Okay, and that is number 19. All right, I need you to take out number 19 and number 20. So really I should have put, that was my screw up, I should have put 1 through 18. Okay, 1 through 18. All right, so 1 through 18, and then those other 6 problems. That is for tomorrow. You have the rest of the time to work.